see all year.
Francisco Lindor's 100th home run as a New York Met.
The consensus among the baseball community is that the National League's most valuable player for the 2024 MLB season will be Los Angeles Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani. And while that could certainly still come true, a player on the other side of the country from Ohtani is making his compelling case to steal the award. We're talking about New York Mets surging shortstop Francisco Lindor. After starting the season slowly, Lindor has been one of MLB's most elite hitters over the past few months and has been a crucial component to the Mets reasserting themselves in the NL wildcard race. There's no doubt that Lindor is among the most talented infielders in the sport. But his 2024 season, in which he started extremely slow at the plate, has been indicative of his entire career to this point. While he shows flashes of being an MVP caliber player, he also gets cold for long periods. As a result, Lindor's career statistics may not be as impressive as many would imagine for someone of his skill level. Which begs the question, how good is Francisco Lindor actually? The Yak fam just had to dive in using sports analytics, advanced baseball metrics, and comparing Lindor's performance to other shortstops in MLB history. Let's start by taking a look at Lindor's early life. Francisco Miguel Lindor Serrano was born on November 14, 1993 in Caguas, Puerto Rico, a country known for producing some of the finest baseball players in history. Puerto Rico has a rich baseball tradition, and Lindor's background played a significant role in shaping his approach to the game. Growing up in an environment where baseball was the most popular sport, Lindor was naturally drawn to it. But what set him apart was his dedication and love for the game, even at a young age. At the age of 12, Lindor's life took a significant turn. His family moved from Puerto Rico to Florida in search of better opportunities, and this move would become a pivotal moment in his career. Florida, a hotbed for youth sports development, offered a more competitive environment for young athletes. His father played an instrumental role in his early development, challenging him to be better defensively by hitting ground balls down a hill for young Francisco to field. His experiences playing in Puerto Rico and then transitioning to a more structured youth system in Florida helped Lindor develop into the defensive wizard he is today. Lindor soon found himself playing for elite travel baseball teams, where he competed against some of the best young athletes in the country. Travel baseball has become a crucial aspect of youth sports development in America, providing young players with exposure to top competition and opportunities for college and professional scouts to see him perform. For Lindor, this experience was invaluable. By the time he entered Mont Verde Academy, Lindor was a highly touted prospect. Mont Verde, a private school known for its focus on athletics, provided Lindor with top-tier training and development resources. Here, he began to sharpen his skills as both a hitter and fielder. Scouts from across the MLB began to take notice of the young Puerto Rican phenom. In 2011, at just 18 years old, Lindor's dream of playing in the big leagues became a reality when he was drafted number 8 overall by the Cleveland Indians, now Guardians, in the 2011 MLB draft. For Lindor, this was just the beginning. While many players struggle to transition from high school to the pros, Lindor's combination of talent and work ethic allowed him to thrive. Lindor's journey through the minor leagues was impressive. His time spent with Cleveland's affiliate teams demonstrated that he had the potential to be an elite player. As he worked his way up through the ranks, Lindor refined his approach at the plate and continued to dazzle defensively. His performances in the minor leagues didn't go unnoticed, and by 2015, Lindor was ready for the big leagues. When Lindor finally made his MLB debut in 2015, he made an immediate impact. In 99 games, he posted a .313 batting average, hitting 12 home runs and driving in 51 RBIs. Lindor's combination of power, speed, and defense quickly earned him a place among the most promising young players in the league. Not only was he a threat at the plate, but his glove work at shortstop turned heads, earning him comparisons to legendary defensive players. Lindor's stellar rookie campaign earned him a second-place finish in the American League Rookie of the Year voting, falling just short of the award but cementing his status as one of the top up-and-coming players in MLB. He became an instant fan favorite in Cleveland, known for his infectious smile, smooth play, and ability to come through in clutch moments. In 2016, Lindor truly broke out as one of the best players in the game. This season saw him take his play to the next level, posting a .301 batting average, hitting 15 home runs, and driving in 78 RBIs. More than that, Lindor's ability to impact the game on both sides of the ball was crucial to Cleveland's success that year. The 2016 season was a special one for Cleveland. The team made an improbable run to the World Series, thanks in large part to Lindor's leadership and clutch performances in both the regular season and playoffs. His timely hitting and consistent defensive excellence were instrumental in helping Cleveland come within one win of their first World Series title since 1948. Although the team ultimately fell to the Cubs in a dramatic 7-game series, Lindor's reputation as a superstar was solidified. One of the most iconic moments from that season was Lindor's defensive highlight reel during the playoffs. His range at shortstop, combined with his quick hands and ability to turn double plays, made him a defensive force. On top of that, his ability to deliver at the plate during key moments further demonstrated his all-around talent. He became one of the most exciting players to watch, and his name began circulating in MVP conversations. Lindor's defensive prowess earned him his first Gold Glove Award in 2016, along with his first Platinum Glove Award, given to the best overall defender in the league. Winning both prestigious awards in the same season was a clear sign that Lindor was already one of the best defensive players in baseball. After his incredible 2016 season, Lindor continued to evolve his game, adjusting to the changing landscape of modern baseball. The league has increasingly emphasized power hitting in recent years, with players focusing on increasing launch angle and exit velocity to drive home runs. Lindor was no exception to this trend. By 2018, Lindor was one of the best power-hitting shortstops in MLB. That year, he posted a career-high 38 home runs, showing a clear shift in his approach at the plate. His focus on increasing his power numbers allowed him to not only maintain his elite defensive skills, but also become one of the most dangerous hitters in the league. Lindor's development as a power hitter is indicative of a broader shift in the game. As pitchers have become more dominant and home runs more valuable, hitters like Lindor have adapted their swings to maximize their offensive production. Launch angle and exit velocity have become buzzwords in the world of baseball analytics, and players who can combine power with consistent hitting have become invaluable. In 2021, Lindor was traded to the New York Mets, where he signed a massive 10-year, $341 million contract, making him the highest-paid player in Mets franchise history. The trade to New York put Lindor in the spotlight in one of the biggest sports markets in the world, and while his first season with the Mets had its struggles, he quickly rebounded. Beyond his stats, Lindor's leadership qualities have made a huge impact on the Mets. Known for his positive attitude and ability to unite a team, Lindor has become the face of the franchise. Whether it's through his on-field performances or his leadership in the clubhouse, Lindor's presence is felt throughout the organization. Lindor's ability to lead by example has been crucial for the Mets, particularly in times of adversity. His resilience after a rocky first season in New York showed his ability to overcome challenges, and his bounce-back performance in 2022 and 2023 reaffirmed his status as one of the top players in the league. Players and coaches alike have praised Lindor for his work ethic and determination to win, making him a respected figure, not just on his team, but across the league. Lindor has been dominant as of late, and the Yak fam is here to show you some stats as of late summer of 2024. Lindor leads the National League in F-WAR with a 7.3 over Shohei Ohtani. Ever since Lindor moved to the leadoff spot, he has a .307 average, .937 OPS, 23 home runs, and 63 RBIs. He has the most 30 home runs, 30 doubles by a shortstop, with 5 tied with A-Rod. Is he having the best season by a positional player in Mets history? Let us know in the comments about your thoughts. Now let's talk about advanced baseball metrics that showcase Lindor's dominance and all-around contributions to his team. First up, batter run value. As of September 2024, Lindor has a batter run value of 21, placing him in the 90th percentile among all hitters. This stat reflects how many runs Lindor adds to his team by analyzing every pitch he faces and how he performs in different game situations. It's an all-encompassing metric that shows Lindor's offensive value beyond just traditional stats like batting average or home runs. In addition to his offensive metrics, Lindor's base running run value is an impressive too, putting him in the 85th percentile of all MLB players. This stat highlights Lindor's ability to contribute on the base paths, whether it's stealing bases or advancing on hits. While not the fastest player in the league, Lindor's smart base running gives his team an advantage by creating opportunities to score. Where Lindor truly shines, though, is in his defensive metrics. His fielding run value of 12 ranks him in the 96th percentile, making him one of the most reliable and consistent defenders in the game. This number shows how many runs Lindor saves his team through his exceptional defense, and it's no surprise that he's consistently in the conversation for Gold Glove awards. When discussing Francisco Lindor's legacy, it's important to compare him to other great shortstops throughout baseball history. Some of the greatest shortstops in MLB history, like Derek Jeter, Ozzie Smith, and Cal Ripken Jr., all made their mark through a combination of offense, defense, and leadership, quality that Lindor has in abundance. If we look at Derek Jeter, one of the most iconic shortstops, Lindor's OPS and defensive metrics put him in the same conversation as Jeter. While Jeter is revered for his ability to perform in the postseason, Lindor has also shown that he can come through in clutch moments, particularly during Cleveland's 2016 World Series run. Let's compare Lindor to Ozzie Smith, another defensive legend. Lindor's ability to combine elite defense with power hitting sets him apart. Smith was known primarily for his glove, while Lindor has managed to excel in both hitting and fielding, making him a more well-rounded player. As for Cal Ripken Jr., who is known for his durability and consistency, Lindor's ability to stay on the field and maintain a high level of play throughout the course of his career draws some parallels. While Lindor has yet to match Ripken's legendary consecutive game streak, his consistency and ability to perform year after year make him one of the most reliable players in the game today. In conclusion, Francisco Lindor is more than just good. He's one of the best players in baseball today. Whether he's making a diving stop at shortstop, hitting a clutch home run, or mentoring young players in the clubhouse, Lindor continues to prove that he's one of the most complete players in MLB history. As of late summer of 2024, Lindor has posted impressive numbers: a .269 batting average, 29 home runs, 25 stolen bases, and an .831 OPS. His defensive metrics, combined with his offensive production, place him in the upper echelon of shortstops, and his legacy will only continue to grow as he plays out his career with the Mets. His stats don't lie, but he's also a great player to play with and a true professional. A February 2024 article from The Athletic tells a great story about the type of person Lindor is with his Mets teammates. Francisco Lindor scanned the room for another challenger, the article writes. He looked about ready to give up, taking a few steps toward the exit of the New York Mets clubhouse, when he spotted catcher Austin Allen, a non-roster invitee to Major League Spring Training, quietly sitting alone. Lindor retreated, picked up a small basketball, and looked at the small hoop on the wall near his locker. "Austin, do you want to do a round?" Lindor asked. "Come on, let's do a round." After a few minutes of bank shots and step-back jumpers, Lindor won the quick mid-range shooting contest. Of course he did. He's good at everything, Allen explained. But there was another victory below the surface: the strength and connection between a team's star player and a far less heralded newcomer. Austin Allen didn't end up making the Mets roster and is currently on their Double-A squad. But that didn't keep Lindor from attempting to make a true connection with him that Allen will now remember for the rest of his life. We would imagine that just about every player Lindor has played with throughout his entire baseball career, even during his time fielding ground balls from the bottom of a hill with his father, has a story similar to Allen's. Which is why, even if Lindor's statistics weren't good, he still would be. Although his stats are awesome too. Thanks for watching Baseball Yak for everything baseball and allowing us for being part of your day.